Another day in a Democrat-run place. What do you know? People getting robbed. Check it out.
First, on WBZ, we have new surveillance video showing two juveniles suspected of robbing a kid's lemonade stand at gunpoint in South Boston. WBZ's Tammy Mutasa joins us live in South Boston tonight. And Tammy, now the community is coming together to support these kids.
Yeah, Courtney, tonight this community is still pretty outraged that these kids were robbed at gunpoint at their lemonade stand. But they don't want children in this community to live in fear. So starting tomorrow at 5:30 p.m., they're taking that corner back where this robbery happened with another lemonade stand.
He walked over here, he said I might need to take the box, and he grabbed it with one hand, and then he showed us the gun, which was right here.
Just one day after having a gun pulled on him and his little sister at their lemonade stand, 12-year-old David Byrne and these young entrepreneurs are going back to business at the very same spot where it happened. They're determined not to live in fear.
My sister, she put her hands up, and I just said, you could have it. But after that, I just was like a little annoyed because we were 12 and 11 and you shouldn't really do that.
New video shows the masked juvenile suspects who police say robbed David and his 11-year-old sister at their lemonade stand along West 9th and East Streets. Police say the suspects first said they had no money, asked about Apple Pay before snatching the kids' cash chests. We first shared their dad's outrage last night.
Before we get into that, and this is why I say anybody that is at the age of 12 is eligible for the death penalty. F all this, oh, well, they're just kids, so you can't, like, no. You have little kids robbing other little kids at gunpoint. Wearing masks, which I don't agree with, and I talked about this on the Extra Rich channel. If you're not subscribed over there, definitely go subscribe to Extra Rich. That link is down below in the description box to the second channel. But I talked about this where you have these YNs, these young individuals who are wearing these ski masks in broad daylight. It's 90 degrees outside. You know they're not up to any good. Bro, bring back stop and frisk, because that's just ridiculous. There's no reason why you should be wearing a mask in broad daylight in the middle of while the sun is beating down on you in 90-degree weather. You're up to no good. You're wearing the mask so you can't be identified, so you can go commit some silly little crime like what happened here in this video. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And any kid that does that should be harshly sentenced. You out here robbing people, a mandatory minimum of 25 years. That'll straighten them out. Ooh, if I get caught, I'm going to spend 25 years for robbing somebody. Maybe I shouldn't be out here robbing folks. But these kids know that they're going to get a light sentence. More than likely will get out very soon or be let right back out because they're kids. I've seen it time and time again where these young individuals, they'll do something that they know they shouldn't have been doing, like rob somebody. They'll get caught and they'll all immediately they'll scream, I'm a minor, I'm 15, I'm only 15. Because they know that then allows them to basically kind of get away with the BS. So no, if you are over the age of 12, bro, you are eligible for the death penalty if you do something bad enough. So the way that I see it, you get charged like an adult. Matter of fact, let me make it a little more simple. If you are above the age of 12 committing these types of crimes, you will 100% be charged as an adult. As an adult, every single time. 100%. I guarantee you, if you started doing that, all this stuff disappears. Completely disappears. But of course, in these Democrat-run places, they want to defund the police. They want a community, whatever you want to call them. Instead of the police, they want community activists out roaming the streets to try to stop the crime, or they want rehabilitation. It's like, bro, that stuff doesn't work. Doesn't work. And so in these Democrat-run places, you're going to continue to have little kids robbing other little kids at gunpoint. It's crazy.
Their dad's outrage last night.
It's outrageous that in such a good community that we can have something like this happen. I think we need some more presence around in order for this to never happen again.
Now the community is rallying behind the Burns, taking a stand against violence. Family friends Nicole and Jonathan Rollcole are mobilizing the lower end lemonade stand to take back their streets.
I'm angry. I'm angry that this happened in this community that we love.
50% of the money raised will be donated to a local gun violence prevention group.
It's safe. It's fun. They literally do this every...
Bro, I'm sorry. I gotta say it. I'm so sick of these. Oh, this gun violence prevention group or this group or that group, bro. Does anybody agree with me? That stuff doesn't work. We've had all this group and that group, this advocacy group and that advocacy group, or this gun violence prevention group. We've had that type of stuff for years. It don't work. At least not on a scale large enough to really stop anything. Is that just me? Am I tripping? Y'all let me know. I think the real solution and the permanent solution is exactly what I was stating earlier. Arrest these people and throw away the key. You start handing out harsh sentences for crimes like this and others, people will stop doing it. Just saying. But let me get in the comments and let me know if y'all think I'm crazy, if I'm tripping. And listen, I don't mind being told that I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like what I've said is the actual solution. And giving money to some advocacy group, it never does anything. Y'all let me know, please.
every day. It's
To a local gun violence prevention group.
It's safe. It's fun. They literally do this every day. And this is one thing that happens. So, of course, it's awful, right? But we want them to know, like, we're not going to stop them playing on the streets. We're not going to stop them hanging out with the kids around.
A community now coming together to turn a negative moment into a sweet lesson, one cup of lemonade at a time.
This just shows awareness of like gun violence and that you shouldn't do this at this age or at all.
And again, that lemonade sale will be tomorrow starting at 5:30 p.m. here on West 9th Street. Everyone is invited. Support is already coming in from all over the area. And again, police say if you recognize those juvenile suspects, please call Boston Police.
Oh, my goodness. I do have an updated video of that situation where that kind of all went down. And that is here. I don't think I can play the actual... Yeah, no. There's music in the background. So here's that video. So you got the entire community came out to support, you know, those kids in their lemonade stand. As you can see there, lots and lots and lots of people. They're going to definitely be able to buy their, you know, that new PlayStation or the Xbox that they didn't have or whatever video games that they want after this kind of showing, which is great to see, right? A community gathering for a good cause, but ultimately you got to stop electing Democrats, and you also have to stop giving money to these advocacy groups and start encouraging more stringent sentencing when these crimes are committed. So did I see it. And hire more police. Hire more police so that there's enough police to police the bad areas of the town, but then there's also, you know, enough to still have a police officer presence in the good areas, right? Because some of these places that are Democrat run in the tiny area that's the good spot, police officers don't really go because crime is so rampant everywhere else. They're spread so thin everywhere else that the good spot is neglected. So there's nobody there to stop anything if something does happen, like what you saw here. So hire more police, quit all this defund the police stuff, stop electing Democrats, and when you arrest these individuals, punish them harshly. 25 years for robbing somebody. 25. That's the way that I see it. And obviously, if you kill somebody, you get a life or the death penalty or something like that, manslaughter, you getting 35, 40 years. You start handing out hard sentences, this stuff disappears almost overnight. But that's just my humble opinion on it. You get in the comments and let me know yours. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.